Hey guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June update in my No Pan Left Behind challenge. I started this project last month. I don't know who created this that hashtag No Pan Left Behind. I've seen it floating around Instagram and YouTube. If you know, please leave it down below because I'd like to give them credit for it. But I did start my project in May, and the reason I'm doing this is just so that I can rotate through my collection. I have a fairly large eyeshadow palette collection and a fair number of singles as well. And I'm doing a 19 eyeshadows in 2019 project pan, where I'm trying to hit pan on 19 eyeshadows. It's going a little slower than I never panned eyeshadows before, so I didn't know what it was going to be like. And I'm a little slower at it, just the way I apply eyeshadow. It just tends to be a longer process. So I'm going to do this in conjunction with that, just so that I have the opportunity to use more eyeshadows, and then instead of being stuck on just those few in that other project pan. So in the first month I was able to use 33 eyeshadows. When I started keeping track, I used 33 different eyeshadows. I actually started on the 9th, and then this month I had the entire month and I used 32 eyeshadows. So I did a little bit less. You see Handsome in the background. Hi, Handsome. So I used a little bit less this month, but I will just go through the palettes. I'm going to show you kind of what I used and what I thought of each palette, if I liked it, if I didn't. I may declutter along the way throughout this project if I see fit. It just kind of depends on how I feel about the palette. If I know I'm not going to use it again, I might declutter it. Otherwise, I might keep it around and try it again later. So the first palette that I used was this Violet Voss Holy Grail Fun Size palette. I got this in my Ipsy Glam Bake Plus. Sorry, I'm laughing and watching him. Hi! Okay, anyways, so this was in my Ipsy Glam Bake Plus, and this is what the inside looks like. This does retail for, I think it's $18 on Sephora, and I would definitely recommend it. I think if you are thinking if you really like the Modern Renaissance and you don't want to spend the money, I think this is a great alternative. You don't get quite as many shadows. I think the ABH palettes have 14, this has 10, but I think it's everything that you need to finish a look. Now, I haven't used the Modern Renaissance, so I can't speak to if the formula is the same or not, but I didn't have a problem working with this formula at all. Some of the shades were really easy to use, like this first quad was really easy, and then this was really easy, and this shade was really easy to use. I did a look with this in the crease, and then this on the inner half of the lid, and this on the outer half of the lid, and it kind of gave it a sunset vibe look, and I really like that. I don't think I normally would have paired those two together, but I was looking at like the shadows I had left and how I could make a look out of them, so I was actually pleasantly surprised how that turned out. So I really like this project because I'm trying different color combinations that I wouldn't normally use. Another color that I don't normally use is this like deep bare, it's more of a deep magenta, and what I ended up doing with this is a halo eye. I had originally tried putting this in the center and this on the inner and outer corner, but it wasn't quite, there wasn't enough of a contrast, so I popped this in the center, and I really liked how that looked. I usually don't do bold eyeshadows. My looks are very neutral, so this I stepped on my comfort zone a little bit, and I really like the result. I think my technique needs a little finesse, but other than that, I really liked it. So yeah, really enjoyed this palette. The next one that I used was this one from Cargo. It's the Chill in the 6. This is the outside, and this is what the inside looks like. So Cargo breaks up their palettes into you little stinker. Where are you going? Now he's up by my perfume. Don't knock it over. Get down. Down, down, down. Can you get down? Can you get down? Come on. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, so The Cargo breaks up their palettes into 3 quads, so 1, 2, 3. The first one was like the easiest one for me to use because it's neutral. Then I went and used the purple one. I still have this last quad to use, so I'm hoping to get this used up this month so that I can roll it out and roll in another palette. But I do like the Cargo shadows. I think they're pretty, and I think they blend well, so I don't think they're the like most, or they're not like super like in your face shadows, but I feel like you know, somebody that just wants like everyday kind of looks, I think the Cargo formula is, and palettes, not just this one, are really nice. So the next one that I used was this Wanderess Seascape palette by Wander Beauty. Handsome, what are you doing? You want to come say? Oh. He's gonna jump where my camera is, and he's gonna knock it over. Handsome, you're kind of stealing the show. You're kind of stealing the show. Can you get down? Oh. Oh, I don't even know if I should continue this video. Do I scrap it and start over? This is the second time I'm trying to film it. Okay, we're gonna move on. Hopefully everything's good. Good boy. Okay. So Wander Beauty, this is a palette that was specifically made for the Ipsy Glam Bake Plus, so this is what it looks like. I used all the shades except for this one. This one is actually my favorite shade as far as like the aesthetically pleasing. I find this one really pretty. It's kind of like a, yeah, it's like a seafoam green. I think it's just a cool shade. Nothing that, I don't have anything like this in my collection. So I thought this was really cool, but I haven't used it yet just because I'm not used to using that shade, so I'm not really sure how to use it. So that's another one that I'm going to play with this month, and then I can roll this palette out as well. Otherwise, I like the rest of the shades in the palette. Another one, I have quite a few from Ipsy here. This one is the Tetris Game On palette, so it was the green one. And this is what it looks like. I just thought this was a cool color story. I've used all the shades except for this middle one, which is called Game Day, and it's kind of a purple, or sorry, it's a pink duochrome. So it's pink, but it shifts like a peachy color. It's different because a lot of the duochromes are like white and they shift pink, but this one's pink and it shifts peach. So I actually don't have anything like this in my collection, and I still have to use that. I might use it like as an inner corner highlight. How else do you guys use a light duochrome? Like, would you use it all over the lid? Give me suggestions, because I'm not sure how to use that one. Okay, so the next one was one that I like randomly selected to pull in, and I had this palette in a 1 week 1 palette challenge that I did in February. I actually filmed the video and I never even posted it, but I used this for a week, and the quality of the shades were not there for most of them, so I did end up depotting a few. Can you see his whiskers? He's like right here. He's like right here. Hi. Hi. Okay, so I depotted 3 of them. Oh, let me tell you what the palette is. This video is a mess. So, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep filming. We're gonna see how this turns out. Okay, this is the NYX Rome. It was like a collection that they came out during holiday time a couple years ago. It came with a soft matte lip cream, 4 eyeshadows, a highlighter, and a blush. And handsome. Handsome. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yeah, can you get down now? Okay. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. He doesn't want to get down. Okay, so I depanned these. I'm decluttering those shades. They were just not good quality. They were crumbly and powdery and chunky and just not good. This one I do like as a transition shade. I like the blush, and the highlighter as well. So I can see myself putting these, like popping these out at some point and putting these in like a Z palette. I don't have one right now, so I'd have to get one, but eventually I could see myself doing that. Okay, so let's see what's next. I used a couple shades that were in my 19 eyeshadows in 2019. Handsome. This cat, let me tell ya. This is a duo from Coastal Scents. It's from the Revealed Smoky. And I used this shade here, which is kind of like a pink champagne color. I just used this as an all over lid shade. I used this Meech and Mia Loose eyeshadow. It is in the shade Purple. Woo! We're just throwing things around, aren't we? Okay. And this is in my Roulette Pan collab, so I used this. And then I think this is the last one from my project pan. I introduced a new eyeshadow primer setting shade, a shade to set my eyeshadow primer. And I am using this one right here, which is kind of just like a nude color, light beige color. I don't know. Cream color? Not quite. It's a little pink. Anyway, I don't know how to describe it. I'm having all sorts of troubles in this video. Okay, so that's from the Profusion Ultra Warm palette. And then the last ones I used were from my Milani Most, woo, that's bright, Milani Most Love Mattes. And I'm gonna show it to you what it looks like right side up, but then I'm gonna turn it upside down so I can hold it better. So I use these purple shades to go along with that Cargo palette. These were like purple matte shades that I could use. So you have the shade Come Up Roses, Bust a Mauve, and No Plum Intended was this shade here. I absolutely love this palette, so I am going to start using this month as well and try to use every shade. And I think that is all the shades I used this month. So again, I'm hoping to finish up like the Tetris, the Wander Beauty, the Cargo, the Most Love Mattes. I have quite a few going in this project that are still going to sit in my makeup drawer until I rotate all those shades through. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe and stick around for more videos. I do project panning, and I have like a year-long project pan. I'm doing the Roulette Pan collab, so I will leave my playlist down below. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with me and my cat, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.